Okay, damn. I've heard so much about this prolific youth right here. This is also the first time we're recording to the device in a long time. Freeluke, everybody. Freeluke.
Oh shit! Wait, are we live? You really live with it? Yeah.
Dice rolling, succubi talk. We got some young men in this joint.
He's up.
It must be the attic.
He won $100 before we even started.
Oh god, yeah. Nah,
Yeah.
really, bro. I feel like
It was supposed to be his friend with him, but it was clearly his victim.
I'll be back up soon. I'll be back up soon.
He'll be back up soon.
That's the name of the game, you know.
Oh god.
Just come out of my pocket at the end of the end.
I've heard it all before. You know? This is your intervention, gentlemen.
Okay.
Freeluke, man. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great, man. You know, how you doing?
All right, man. You know, I had a long day.
Had a long day. Yeah, I can
sort
tell.
of a long day. You know.
Yeah, nah, bro.
But we're recording now, so now I can be okay and happy. You know, I can talk without it being useless. You know what I'm saying? It's now content.
It's now monetizable.
Oh,
Exactly.
God, profitable like shit.
Which brings me a moniker of happiness. You know,
That's
Only
just
making money, that's all you need.
just a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Now we have another entry into the Suburban Kickback Music Archive. Freeluke, man, tell us a little bit about your music and your youth. Your very, very prolific youth.
A little bit about my music. What I would say is that I would define my music as like a creative experience. I said no, but I'm recording with it.
I was you can't tell by my sunglasses. I was rolling my eyes so hard. I was like, dude, I really like your fucking album. Like, oh, don't be a dick.
Like, damn, Jesus Christ, one of those guests?
Like one of those teenagers.
No.
At least I realized his friend. I thought he was gonna keep going.
Yeah, you're just like, okay,
Oh yeah.
all right. Well, you know, he's my buddy.
We gotta call the PR team. They sweating right now.
But it is
Yeah,
interesting because you're probably the youngest person we've ever had, and you're the most.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah, you're the youngest person we've ever had, and you're also quintessentially
There we go.
Gen Z. So you
Oh,
know,
shit, yeah.
You know,
Oh, my God.
you're the closest to what is happening now of anybody we've had. And usually, you're at where most of our artists start. So tell us, I guess, you know, how you're interacting with things. How are things going right now?
To be honest, I feel like the way things are going right now, I would probably describe it as just like I'm kind of just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, while there is like
Doesn't seem like it. It seems like you're working kind of hard.
Yeah,
you
I've
know?
been working on it, but at the same time, like, at least with me, and especially with my age, just being like in high school and shit, like,
I'm glad we didn't bring any weed
Yeah.
or alcohol.
There's nothing but water here, thank
like-
God.
for that matter. Yeah.
But the accomplishments that I make, I feel like it'll be tough. Like, we'll be in the studio, for example, we'll make like a fire track, and I'll be like, damn, like I really just made some shit like that. Like, I'll be sucking myself off essentially, and then I wake up at fucking,
Someone's got to, you know.
and then and then I wake up at 6 in the morning and go to a fucking.
Pause, but you know, it is what it is. You know?
And then I wake up at 6 in the morning and go to like a public high school, and everybody, and I'm just walking.
And
through
they
the
all
halls,
just
like,
know you just suck yourself off
Oh,
at night.
they don't. They don't even
all
know. About,
You had a good time last night?
The best.
you got no idea.
You got no idea.
The best.
He's in the yearbook for strongest torso.
You know what I'm saying? The best
was
best
so bad
abs.
one day.
It's like, yeah, you know, God, you know, God bless me. You know,
Got
it's
them
fine.
crutches. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all
Like
don't
shit.
believe how flexible I am.
You know what I mean?
So it's interesting because you're already creating, you know, a good bit of buzz on Spotify.
Oh,
And it's
yeah.
like it's
Tilt your mic up just a little bit, Luke.
it's always strange because
Yeah,
it's like everybody wants to kind of, you know, of course you know you're on your journey and you're gonna continue on, but everybody wants to kind of get there young,
Yeah.
kind of start to get to that mid tier young is really what everybody wanted. 'Cause to get to that, you know. So what is it like? I guess where are we right now?
I think what I would say with see, because I brought up high school because I was gonna make another point with it. How
Where do you go?
I go to high school. Yeah. Oh shit. Dox myself like shit. But getting back to it, your question. The question.
Yeah, like you're kind of looking this huge path in the face, having already kind of, you know, major impact.
Oh yeah. I want to say major impact because to be honest, like
Made your impact.
oh major. Okay, thank God. Major impact is crazy. We got too many
Not
people sucking me off now. No, I'm saying. But I would say like it's interesting, but at the same time scary because this is kind of the same time I gotta be like applying for colleges and shit. I gotta be looking like
Like Plan B.
Plan B, yeah. Because bro, because when you're like
We're not Plan B necessarily,
Plan B.
just the structure of safety. Let's
yeah,
just call
structure
it,
of
you know what I'm
safety.
saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
You know,
The safety net.
yeah, exactly. Because Plan B is more implies that you're just like, oh, what if I fail? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just that it's not necessarily that way anymore. It's one of those things where you can continue to make music and make money off of it, but you can also have a side life.
Like a financial backbone.
Exactly. You know,
Yeah,
funding.
I haven't
even.
necessarily been thinking of it as like Plan B, like, oh, like what if I fail? But at the same time, like time kind of goes on. Like your life will still go on, and my life has still kind of been going on despite music. So it's like I said, like I'll come home from the studio, then go to school the next day. I still gotta fucking like study and shit, right?
Right, exactly, yeah.
But it's like I do feel like in a sense, like not recognizing the music shit as much, or recognizing it, but at the same time, like not paying super close attention to it and making it like my main priority and fuck everything else is a good thing, because it's like I'm not getting too like looped up into this idea that as soon as I turn 18, I'm going on fucking like tour, like I'm getting signed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
Yeah,
I'm not, because there's no like silver spoon. I'm not about to get a meal ticket as soon as I walk the stage and get my diploma.
Yeah, of course, you know.
But-
You're taking it step by step at this point.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? This is just kind of a part of the step.
Yeah, so
Which
I am
is
still-
interesting because, again, you're in high school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I haven't been in high school in fucking years. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I imagine it's changed, but I imagine a lot of things, like, stayed the same, you know, just in general. Yeah, exactly. The environment and shit like that. But, but I think it's good that you're, like, striking a balance between that and the music, because it, in and of itself, is going to make your music better. Just because, like, you're not necessarily at a point where you got to like live a bunch of life. You got to go all these places. It's like school is pretty much your life. You know what I'm saying? You can talk about shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to come across any sort of way. It can just be about your life. And it's young and it's kind of a fresh take. You know?
And also, there's not much of it's good because there's not much of like a burnout. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not sitting. Like I do put the work in, so it's like I'm still like ambitious about it, and I still acknowledge it, and I still put the work in. But I'm not like overdoing it. You know, because for real, like music is more like it's what I want to do. Like I want to be like, not even want to be. I mean, I am an artist, but I want to be like a well-established, like signed recording artist, whatever, whatever, you know, whatever happens.
Maybe not fuck sign.
Not
You know,
fuck
like
sign,
be smart about
smart,
how
be
you want to be
I
signed.
got
and what.
my lawyer. You know what I'm
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? He passes the Caucasian test. You know? He's a good lawyer. You know. I'm saying,
saying?
yeah.
In the Bible, yes, sir.
I wanted that to be your left hand so bad. I was like, yeah, it's your left hand sick. I thought it was like a bit. Yeah, that would have been a joke.
Judge
That would've
Doc.
been a joke.
Objection, Your Honor.
Both hands on the Bible.
Like shit, yeah. But let's even go back a little bit, man, because like when I ask this question, usually the answer is usually, oh, I started around high school and shit like that. But like, what made you and when did you start, you know, making music and stuff like
Oh
that?
shit, yeah. I guess it is.
We were pointing at your boy. What? Yeah, I didn't get your name.
You want stage name or real name?
Doc
Stage
Murder.
name,
Doc
yeah.
Murder.
Doc Murder. Yes.
Wait, you gotta say it into the mic so like.
I got you. It's Dr. Murder, but Doc Murder for short, or just Doc.
His Christian name, I assume. Yeah, Doc Murder in the building too, baby. But yeah, so Doc helped you get into music.
It's a bit of a funny story. I'm not gonna lie, because I've kind of always.
Please.
Yeah, I've kind of always been like into like music and like the idea of music, because my like family, for example, has always been really involved with it, especially on my mom's side. A lot of like talented musicians and whatnot, and like creatives. So there was always like music playing in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like singing, dancing, da da da.
Right, you're just absorbing a lot of like what your parents are
absorbing
listening
a lot
to.
of it.
When you finish, let me add on to that.
Yeah, I got you. And also, it was actually crazy when I really started like creating was with the piano, right? Like I would just like play random shit and start making shit. And the piano that like we had at my house, like my childhood house, like I grew up there, like around like
Nice.
yeah.
I'm not around. Wink, wink.
You're not around. Oh shit.
No.
I was about to say like damn, but shout out to district.
Yeah, shout.
But yeah, the house we moved into, it literally came with a piano, so it was like straight.
Oh,
like,
sick, yeah.
It felt like Destiny type. Okay, that sounds corny, but it felt like
You know,
it's cool. It's cool to say. Like it's
Hey, look at you now. That's
yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
It's
man.
cool to say that like the way I kind of discovered this shit was just happened to be there.
It was sitting there like a
Yeah,
ghost.
like a ghost for
in the
real.
crib, you know.
Oh God, yeah. But then really with like creating music and like putting it out there, it started when this man who previously went under the stage name White Boy. White Boy.
Ah, yes.
He made this track.
B.O.I.
B.O.I. W.H.T.E. What?
Quick clap.
Oh God. And he made this track called "Clean My Sheets," and it's literally about, and it's somewhere out there, somewhere out there on SoundCloud if y'all want to find it. It's literally just about like jerking off, like in like middle school, like being like a young white.
I'm not ignoring any of you. I'm going to find.
He's
this
going
song.
to find. And then when he made that, like, because it was kind of like, it was around like 2018, 2019 kind of type. So
Seventh grade, right?
yeah, this was like meme rap was like really popular.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
Oh yeah, definitely.
So-
Like 2017ish. She said.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. A lot of them niggas, the ugly gods of the world.
Oh,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? The young gravies and shit. Like yeah, nah, them cats was hard. I fuck with them.
So then,
Was it cleaning my sheets?
clean my sheets.
Clean my sheets. Okay, I'm finding it.
Sheets
With a Z. Yeah. And then, but after that, like I saw that he was doing his shit, and I thought it was funny. So me and my friend, a friend of mine, Asher, shout out shout out Asher, by the way. He
Yeah, oh my gosh, shout out.
probably like, I don't know what he's doing now, but shit. Shout out him.
Jerking off.
Got you.
Just you not the fucking track.
We're good. We're gonna play later on.
We're gonna play.
In the episode, we are going to play. We are going to play at some point. But yeah, go ahead.
And then and then we like just connected, and then I had this like little mic setup, like very shitty, right? Didn't know how to mix it, I didn't know anything. And then he would come over, and Asher would be there, and we would just be there, like in my room, just like cooking up, making a bunch of fuck shit. Oh yeah,
Up at the Regal.
yeah. I'll get to that.
the cinemas.
The cinemas, bro.
Yes.
And then so yeah, we just started like just making that shit as a joke, honestly. And then quarantine came.
Right.
Quarantine came like end of 8th grade for me, I believe. End of
End of
8th.
8th grade.
End of 8th grade.
End of 8th grade.
we
I don't.
young
It's fucking crazy. Oh, I dropped the grade.
End of 8th grade.
I know. Yeah, y'all are.
I had a job. You know what I'm saying? A fucking car.
8th grade.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, bro, like I was a person. Like, this is fucking.
You was an
insane.
established
I
adult.
remember getting off school that day, right? And I went to the Popeyes just to get some chicken. And I'm with my boy, and we check our phones, right? And sure enough, they like, yeah, we don't have school for another something months. And like, we thought it was just gonna be 2 weeks.
He's like, oh, bet we get a little break.
It's like,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
then-
It's like,
Then it was
oh,
2 years.
Oh, we have computers now. Interesting. Speaking of that side.
Perfect.
But yeah, fuck. Cause I remember that too. It happened on my birthday that year. It's like at
Your birthday's March 13th.
March 13th.
Damn.
That's literally like that's literally my music birthday.
Yeah, son, because I went to work and like, you know what I'm saying, it was a normal day and like they were like, all right, well, we're gonna close early. And I'm just like, we never close. You know, I was like, what's going on? It's like, nah, it's like fucking serious.
Oh, yeah,
You know?
5 p.m.
It's getting serious. Yeah, because I had the 5 a.m. shift, so I was like there early as fuck. You know, and then it's like, yeah, dude, be like, you know, go home at noon. I'm like, okay, like, would I come back tomorrow? And it's like, no.
You don't. You not coming back.
And bro, I never stepped foot in that place again, bro, because it closed down during the fucking pandemic.
Damn.
Bro.
What
It
place?
was crazy. The Sport Health by Lake Forest.
Oh, Lake Fort. Oh,
Yeah. So it was
damn.
right around there. Like everything around there is closed. You know what I'm
damn.
saying? But yeah.
Did you have the beard?
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. I've had this beard since high school. I've looked the basic same since high school.
It's
you know?
Tell me,
a
keep
character.
this.
Huh?
Keep this.
Yeah.
Grow it out if you want.
All right, bet.
If it doesn't start like growing and filling out, then you know what I'm
okay.
saying?
Yeah, that's
Unless
probably-
you're gonna
then
change your
gotta
name
go.
back to White Boy. It looks a little,
Battle
it's a
patches.
Just
yeah,
a stubble.
It's probably
Yeah.
gonna be just a goatee. You're gonna look shiesty.
Type.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
look mean as hell, like I'll rob people or something.
Nah, dude, you gotta get the Kratos joint from like God of War. Just the really sharp fucking beard.
Oh, that look tough. I was thinking like one day when I'm real old.
Oh yeah, the full
You
Fu
gonna
Man
look like
shoes.
a-
Full Fu Man shoes.
You gonna look like a neo-Nazi.
I'm not gonna say you're not.
I'm not shaving my head.
I'm not
I ain't
gonna say
all
you're
that.
not. I'm not gonna say you're not. But I mean, it's your choice. It's your choice.
Yeah.
Just hang around a lot of black people.
That's what I'm saying.
They'll get you off
be
the
sick.
set.
Hey, my name in middle school was White Boy. I tried my best.
Tried the best.
Exactly. It was like, nah, I'm leaning right into it, guys. I know who I am. I know who I am. Yeah.
I'm like the token.
Exactly.
It's a token.
Have you performed yet already? What is it like growing?
Oh, yeah,
sort of going into this.
Yeah, you were just showing us
place?
performance video, right? Yeah.
Well,
With shitty audio.
Let me get back to the origin story.
Throwing shots out.
Yeah.
You say you were saying it was shitty audio.
I know. You just doing it on camera. That's crazy.
I was like, nah, man. I don't know. But
then-
yeah, origin stories.
So
yes.
so then after that we was just like, and then quarantine hit, and then my man's my man's Jay. He was just staying. Oh God, free him.
Free Jay.
Free Ree. Nah, but
Free, yeah.
yeah.
Free all my boys.
free
my
all
guys.
my brothers out the
My
pen.
guys, yeah.
The penitentiary.
Yeah. All that.
Oh God, yeah. But and then he was just staying at my crib, literally just to chill. And then his dad calls me. He's like, yeah, like you're not coming back home for another 2 weeks. So we're literally just in my basement, and he has his mic with him. He started doing music too, where everybody started. Yeah.
Yeah, because you got fucking time, dude.
Yeah, we
It's
got- yeah,
there's
time.
nothing to do.
And then I worked on this album, and it was about this one job that like about this one job broke my heart in middle school. You know.
Straight Tyler shit.
Oh,
You know
God.
what I'm saying? Straight early Tyler shit.
Damn, you was crazy.
Oh no early Tyler shit. I wasn't talking about kidnapping the bitch. Nah, I was,
He's like, yeah, I didn't want to kill her. I just liked her.
Something that I
Wolf-
think
maybe
is
Wolf
crazy
era, yeah.
that just got put into perspective for me is that like when you dropped that album, right? You thought that she was your world, like on the low. Like let's be real, you dropped an album about a girl, debut album. You thought she was your world. You've come so far, you feel me, and like you found your one now. It's like, doesn't that just seem so insignificant now? Like that's crazy.
And now the world is yours.
bro.
Sorry, yeah, now the world is yours.
God, but
You went from
no.
the missing piece to now yours. Yeah.
I thought you were legit no shirt, and I was like, all right, now we're good. Now we're talking.
We gotta fucking censor his nipples. He's 17.
Like, yeah, facts, yeah, fuck.
Cheese pizza.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, we got some Freeluke merch in this bitch. Hell yeah.
Word is mine. Can we zoom in on that?
We
We can do that in post.
in post.
We'll do it.
We got you.
But yeah, and then fucking, nah, yeah, I was really thinking about this because, bro, the worst part though is that like, I don't want to say this, but I'm gonna say this. After this, like, she kind of had to spit it out.
Like
after,
she did.
After the album, she kind of had a glow down, and I thought I was winning because then the music shit started going up, but now she's bad again. Bro, I swear, I saw this like last month. I saw this last
glow
month,
down.
and I was thinking, I saw this last month. Just saw her just randomly on my page. I was like, damn, she's bad again. Fuck, I gotta make another album.
Damn.
Fuck,
I gotta win her
Gotta
back.
get her back.
yes, bro.
Gotta drop a
Now
single.
there's 2 pieces missing.
The world is ours.
But like what I realized, bro, there's a cycle with paid music, especially and like music about emotion, which is why, like, I feel like the reason my music stands out is because I incorporate a lot of like the emotional intelligence that I have, like just at my age,
Right.
for like the shit I've been through, right, is incorporated into the music, and I'm like I'm able to like be sensitive about certain shit. I'm able to like really feel a way about certain shit, you know.
Nice, yeah. Where do you think that comes from? Like, have you always been that way, or did you
I
like
think
kind of
that-
develop that over time?
I think that
Shit
could.
that me and
He's about-
me,
he's-
you and Ree went through.
He's like, I'll tell you when he discovered it.
It was 2 hard years of a lot of trouble.
A troubled youth.
But I think
Weren't
it
we
comes
all?
from just like childhood shit. Like
okay.
I don't want to be like sad about it or nothing. But it's like I did grow up definitely like kind of quick, you know, for
Had to mature fast.
not even had to mature fast because low key I'm immature as shit. Like you can ask any of my
But
bro.
now you mature where it matters, though.
Yeah, I'm mature when it matters.
Wink, wink.
like
Ladies, ladies.
Need to blur that out.
go come here.
Like shit. Crazy Riz. You know what I'm saying?
Spoken.
You said crazy Riz. He's smiling at a camera. That's
Crazy Riz.
Free Riz.
Free Riz, nigga. Come on now.
But
the world is Riz.
The world
But yeah,
is Riz.
nah, like kind of just I don't know, just naturally they've always kind of been like sensitive and able to like really like be like empathetic about certain shit. I don't know. I think it's just like the way I was brought up, especially with my mom. She's like good at teaching me like, you know, how to like navigate
Okay.
like this shit.
Is that, you think that comes from the sort of the musical side of things? I mean, you said she had a sort of a musical side of the family there.
Honestly, because it comes from my father as well. It comes from both of them. But I think if anything, like the way, because my parents, they both they grew up like in like Colombia, right? So like is that South America? Yeah, South America. Parents, I don't even want to begin to tell you.
Hold on, bro.
No, I wanted to make sure I got it right.
Your boy looks is so crazy.
I just had to make sure.
You are losing recipes.
Oh God!
It could have been North America, Central America, or
They're
South.
gentrifying me.
I know where it is. Like,
They're turning me into a
You gotta
Whole
stop hanging out
Foods.
with me, bro. The white people.
Gentrifying me.
Tight.
They're turning me into a Sweet Green. Bro, I've been seeing too many fucking
Do a soul cycle.
I've been to Sweet Green like once, and it's like it's fine. Like
You think so? Yeah, I just.
So are most of the gentrified
yeah,
places.
it's all right.
Oh, they're
Just
getting.
fine.
They're getting. He's in the suck. outside.
Soon that beard's coming on.
Sweet Green's getting to the. Nah, I don't understand. I switched. We switched the topic. So
That's what we're gonna do a lot. So
Okay. I don't understand places that like they just give. It's just salad. Like it's just like a
I
salad
think you
bar.
can get like protein and shit. I'm not sure though.
Word.
If you really need it.
I feel like
You know
those
what I'm
places
saying?
they get the best proteins because they don't serve that much of it.
Yeah, exactly. Because I don't think it's a big seller. Because like I'm pretty sure there was chicken and shit at Sweet Green. Like I'm not sure.
Sorry,
Like,
What
I
are
don't
they?
even know for real.
Wait, Sweet Green isn't an ice cream shop?
Nah, it's like a veggie place and shit. It's like a
Like
vegan
vegan?
place.
Wait,
yeah.
wait. No way you thought it was.
I ain't know what it
thought
was
it
either.
was-
Nah,
I thought
nah,
it was-
leave him
I thought
alone.
it-
I
I
know
thought it
what
was an ice cream shop.
I thought it was a dispensary.
I'm no, because like I think it was like a Sweet Frog or some shit. Is what you're
Maybe
thinking
that's
of?
what I'm
Yeah,
thinking
sweet.
of,
No,
but, like-
because look, they got Sweet Frog for ice cream. They got Sweet
Okay,
Spot.
okay,
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Sweet
Okay, so
Spot's a
yeah.
dispensary.
Okay.
Like, I
Sweet
don't know.
Green. Just come on.
Sweet.
Like guys, come on. It's like the movies we're making now. It's like it's recycled. You know what I'm saying? Let's come up with something new.
My dad's
Where,
vegetarian.
where's the savory green?
I was over here sitting
Like,
like,
it's like-
I was like, oh, okay, it's salad in an ice cream shop. Okay,
Oh, ice cream
two sides of the
salad.
same.
Nah, you right.
Tight. My dad's a vegetarian, and I really just never understood that, right? Because he'll eat fish and he'll eat chicken on some.
pescatarian. Yeah.
Yeah, pescatarian. My bad.
Yeah.
But he'll eat chicken on some occasions, right? So I sit there.
So he's just a nigga. Like he's just a cat then. Like,
Yeah, so I'm like,
It's
what's your
that.
motivation then? He talks about animal
What do you
cruelty.
stand for?
Exactly. Like, why are you vegetarian?
Bro, bring it back. Let me bring it back to the
Yeah, go
Colombia
ahead, go
thing.
ahead, go ahead.
Oh yeah, of course.
Man, I love how I'm taking the topic and I'm bringing the topic.
Yeah, so you're doing
Bro,
you're doing our job.
from like just I cannot be like Latino and like not enjoy meat. I don't get that. Like, bro,
Pause.
Oh, but
Bro,
you cannot
I've-
know where Colombia is.
all right.
Like, come on, bro.
Two in a row, dude. You got both barrels, dude.
bro,
You
like I
can't say Latino with the accent and not over
I can't be Latino. Latino. You can't sound like George Bush. Not no geography. You know what I'm saying?
bro, I failed.
Where's Colombia? ¿Qué?
I failed world history. Don't play.
God, and that's not even geography. It's
Tight,
just
that's just
history.
world.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it's still not even the right subject.
Subject.
bro.
Oh man.
I'm fuck. Oh my
Hey,
god.
your
I'm
music's
sorry.
good,
I'm
though,
sorry.
don't worry.
This is your interview, and we're slamming.
Your music's good, though. Don't worry.
You're good. I'm just thinking, damn, bro. Is my persona like my damn.
This is where you're exposing what your persona
my,
is.
my
what I'm saying.
persona is about
As
to be
a-
like the motherfucker that doesn't know where Colombia is.
Like shit, you know what I'm saying?
What
Well,
if you
yeah,
dropped
your
an
persona-
EP called "Where's Columbia"?
Where's
Shit,
oh,
you know what I'm saying? But yeah, your persona in music, it's sort of like early weekendish. Like we don't know a lot about you through your music. It's just like, oh, we like it. We like, you know what I'm saying? Like we like your music.
Never need a bitch on what a bitch need.
You know? 'Cause, yeah, no, I was like, I forgot where I got hip to you. It was just like, yeah, dude, like I was like, all right, well, this one cat or whatever. But like I was like, started listening. I was like, oh no, this motherfucker can rap.
Next to it on
Yeah,
Apple
bro.
Music and
People like I feel like especially with the DMV, like
Fellas, interview, please.
My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad.
Thank you.
That was
Sidebar.
me. I took him off topic. I took him off topic.
Sidebar, please.
no, but with the fucking like with the DMV and especially like the DMV music scene, and I'm not calling nobody out with this.
Please do.
I'm not calling nobody out with this, but
I'm not calling anyone out.
a lot of y'all be putting like the same like recycled like piano type beats with like the same like boom 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 808s and then just like rapping about like spinning like the same block. Like I like it's starting to make me think, bro, how many people are on this block? Because it's like
God.
all of y'all are
On
like,
God.
all
If
y'all
all y'all are
rapping.
spinning it, who's getting hit?
Oh god, shit looking like a carousel at this point.
has to be the
Everybody's
victim.
We all
Someone
can't
has
be
to
spinning
be
the
the
block.
victim.
Tight.
We all
It's a
can't be
ghost town
spinning
at
the
this
block.
point.
but
I
essentially
say,
like
but
They got like the dust bunnies rolling through that jump.
but like the like a lot of like the people's standards like with DMV music, if I tell them like, oh like yeah, like I rap, like I make music, which is why I don't even like to use the term rap too much. I'll just say I'm an
because
artist.
someone will look at you and just be like, you know,
You know,
How the fuck? You're such a. You just put my seat down. You're a dickhead.
as soon as I say that, it's like, yo, no, they look at me like I'm a loser.
I saw you doing it I had to mess with you.
All right, but nah, I was like, what the fuck? But nah, yeah. So like a lot of people's standards, they just think like, oh my god, it's gonna be like he's a DMV rapper. Oh my god, it's gonna be the same shit. And then they hear and they're like, oh wow, this is good. Wait, no, not even this is good. They'll be like, this is actually good. And
the actually part, you're just like,
the actually, it feels backhanded. It feels backhanded a little bit because I guess like given like my age and like where I'm from, and I'm not talking about Colombia. I'm not talking about Colombia. Sorry, I forgot again. I'm not talking about Colombia.
What's that place's name again?
I'm talking about Maryland. Merlin.
Where's that at?
The DMV. Oh, where's
it's on the
East
one
East
of the
Coast.
coasts.
The East Coast.
It's around.
There you go.
I like how you said a rhyme because you didn't actually remember.
but yeah, and then fucking yeah, just like with that being said, like a lot of people will initially think my shit is ass, and also like the actually is like it. I understand where you're coming from because it's like your initial like
I'm surprised.
Yeah, your initial impression is like, oh, you're surprised and think you were good, but at the same time, like the actually is crazy. I feel like
Yeah, no, I feel you, but like, have you gotten like sort of used to it in a way like it doesn't like affect you anymore? Yeah, because I didn't mean anything by it. I'm just like, it was like, oh, this cat's.
Oh no.
good.
I know what you're saying
Like,
because also it's different though because like you like this is what you do, like you see artists like walk in here every day, but there's also like just like for example, like I'm talking about people at like my school and shit, like they're like yeah. So like to be honest, like I understand where it comes from and I've gotten used to it, but at the same time, like I can't wait for the actually to be dropped, because
I feel you.
part of because not only, and I'm not only talking about like making it out the DMV, I'm talking about like changing the DMV so that standard isn't like applied
now we're
to shit.
talking.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't. Yeah, I hate the idea. I hate like it just has a negative connotation. Like, oh, you're a DMV SoundCloud rapper.
Yeah, that actually doesn't bode well for you.
Not only
You're
that,
a DMV SoundCloud rapper.
with the age that you're at too, people don't give you enough credit. Like,
like
onto what you were saying about the actually, I've been with this dude like with a lot of the major like events that he's thrown, and it's constantly people that have like a lesser social media following than he does, less streams, worse music, but just for the fact that they're older, they assume they got more experience, and they'll talk down on this guy. If you've never heard his music before and you play one of his songs, you would be blown away. And I say
it's gonna be like this.
The age thing is like it's really making the right move at the right time.
Oh my God!
Years in matters less because it's been quite a few people we've met who are mid 20s or late 20s who took like a 3-4 year hiatus.
Yeah.
So if you just don't do that, if you just don't spiral into depression,
Stick on to it,
bro. There's some artists that like I listen to, like especially like locally, like these like people like you guys might even know that they like were really like doing their shit like a couple years ago and then kind of like strayed away from like the inspiration, and I hate to see that shit because bro,
that's what happened to Quell and Skrilla.
I'm saying there's so many. I don't know. Yeah. All right, I'm saying there's so many like people who just like lose inspiration and shit. Which
because I think a lot of like especially local artists see that like, oh bro, like I'm not in the optimal place. Like I don't actually make like the right music. You know what I'm saying necessarily. So they think that they got to change it or like match a certain thing, but it's just like nah, bro. Like you sound much worse trying to emulate somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
Even if you're not good at making your own music, like still try to make an original sound or try to like stay as true, I guess, as possible to yourself. You know what I'm saying?
People want to sound like everybody else. Sometimes I don't get it.
I think people want to sound like Yeet now.
That's what confuses me about our area specifically, though, because like we're all from the DMV, and we know that when somebody like becomes an artist around here, half the time they're gonna hit that same dun 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 flow, like the Ant-Man flow, right?
That's all they're listening to
That's
around
what I'm saying.
here.
It's
They don't
like-
expand.
Yeah,
If
and
you start rapping on your own, you'll come up with your own style.
that's actually facts though, because with a certain music taste comes a certain ability to make music. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Exactly,
like,
yeah.
which is why I'm glad that like I didn't
using
just
everything.
Yeah, facts. Cause bro, even like bro, when I'm talking about shit that like fucking. When I talk about like growing up and like having music around the house and shit, and my mom just playing shit, I mean it's so literally like, bro. This is Preso. This is track I think 4 or 5 around there off my season mixtape.
Okay.
And listen to the sample.
You want to connect it?
I'm just putting it to the mic.
Does anybody want to cut some mangoes?
Oh God. Now wait for it.
Pásame la hookah, like.
And that's just shit that I just hear. Like my mom used to own a restaurant. That's just shit here I hear
nice.
like playing there daily. Wait for it.
This is part of the creative process.
Like there's nobody else out here in the DMV that is finding a fucking salsa sample and putting that.
Not only that, but you're sampling songs from your childhood, right? So it's
Exactly.
like, do you feel that you have a special emotional connection to the songs that you sample? Because
I just like, for example, for that one, all I can think of is like smelling some good food.
yeah, like some rice.
Or either that or being woken up at like
It's like early.
like 9 a.m. like to clean.
The clean and shit, yeah. It's Sunday even, yeah. So
Oh,
shit,
God,
it's the
yeah.
day to clean.
It's also like, like that kind of method of sampling and like connecting shit from your childhood. I take like that takes inspiration from like Kanye a little bit, and I don't want to talk. So I don't want to speak too much about Kanye.
Kanye is one of the greatest artists and one of the greatest rappers of all time.
artists.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't take that away from the cat.
You cannot
influential.
take that away from him.
Yeah,
I'll
he's,
pronounce that, sir.
But
he's
like,
nutty, but,
like
you know, aren't we all?
for example, like most of the music he samples is literally just stuff that like he heard like when he was like younger, right?
Yeah.
And especially for this project, I'm talking about Season. I'm gonna get to the world. The World Is Mine out now on all stores. I'm gonna get to that soon.
We'll talk about
But
We have
with
time,
Season, like it was a lot of sampling, and what I wanted to do was kind of that Kanye method of sampling, but at the same time, like I'm not gonna throw a bunch of soul samples in there because
Okay.
I'm not black, right? I didn't grow up.
It wasn't what you grew up with.
It wasn't
yeah.
what I grew up with, and I feel like I don't want to be biting like.
Something that you don't necessarily
That I don't- yeah,
are
exactly,
in depth in just
exactly.
because it's popular or whatever. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's like if I'm a like
That's good. That's good for
yeah,
you.
because sampling that method of sampling that Kanye kind of like introduced, and not only Kanye, like fucking Dilla and like
Thank you for dropping that
Pharrell.
name.
Yeah.
Dilla. Not
Like-
talked about nearly enough.
Yeah. Facts.
So
Rest in
slept
peace.
on.
Very.
And like the way sampling was done then, I wanted to use that, but I didn't want to use a bunch of soul. I didn't want to be
Yeah, you want to use the method, but not the actual
exactly.
content.
Yeah.
not the
not the
sound.
actual. Yeah, the
Because at the same
substance
time,
of
like
it.
I
Same
could
method,
chop up
different
some good
Exactly,
soul
yeah.
samples. Like that shit is beautiful. You can do a lot with that.
Definitely.
But it's kind of thinking outside the box. Saying I don't want to.
Because like, is that you?
Is that
Yeah.
exactly?
And also too is just like that sort of salsa music and like that, like in the music that like you had in your childhood that inspired you or whatever. Like, not many people, like especially in hip hop, do sample them shits. Like soul samples they get chopped up all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like people dig through crates of soul and old, you know what I'm saying, R&B and stuff like that. Like the sound is already there. It's already ingrained in hip hop and shit like that. But yeah, bringing like your specific sound, like digging through crates and getting like really like obscure salsa samples or obscure like, you know, Colombian, some kind of Colombian music is just like, it's gonna bring a new fresh sound to,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
introducing
saying,
something
like
brand new.
especially the area because we live in such a fucking diverse place.
Yeah, really.
You know what I'm saying? Like anything kind of goes here. It's not like well, it's a heavy on this and this. It's a big mix, you know.
And
You
also
have German samples and shit, and
That's what
Russian
I'm saying.
samples.
Yeah,
and shit.
And also, I also wanted to take away like, I wanted to do something different with like for example, more like Spanish sample, right? Especially because, bruh, like usually with those types of samples, it'll be like especially like in the fucking like meme rap era that we were talking about earlier.
Oh, yeah.
It would be some fuck shit. It would be like they'd put a sample like that and it'd be like taco burrito, like, and
This random shit, yeah.
like what the fuck are you
Saying
doing?
something out of pocket.
Type shit.
Oh god, some out
RMC
of
mic
pocket.
bars.
How much influence did like meme rap have on you? Because like y'all grew up because we caught the
Oh, shit,
caught the tail end of us like in school and shit like that. Like we were coming out of school when it was becoming popular, but y'all were young. You know what I'm saying? So like, what like influence did like the meme rap necessarily, like this kind of the silly shit and the more SoundCloud rap have on you?
I think you got that.
Yeah, I'll be so real. From my aspect of it, I remember I was like, it was maybe 6th grade when I heard rap music for the first time. I was really into trap and EDM, but I fell in love with that stuff right off the bat. Like rhythm
Right.
just has like a certain feeling for me, and
Yeah, my buddy Tim likes rhythm like
Yeah,
like a lot. Yeah,
I went back in time, started listening to like old Nas stuff, and then like the Sugar Hill Gang, like the real old rap.
yeah. Here
and
we
like
go.
I went through
All right,
history
you-
with
okay,
it.
you're a studier.
And I realized like meme rap was the era that we were in, so I saw it as like an easy entry You feel me? So like when I dropped Clean My Sheets, I was just doing it because I thought it was cool. Like everybody's doing meme rap. I really like rhythm. I was like, this would be fun to do. And like, I mean, it was funny. People liked the song. And like, I mean, he ended up hearing it. And I'll say that it inspired him. But I think that you had the music in you the whole time. Like, I always make the joke and say that Clean My Sheets is the reason he started rapping.
Yeah, because he probably saw it was possible. It was like, oh, like some cat I know.
Well, because I'll be so real. Yeah. I dropped that song and it started popping at my school, right? Nice. Like everybody in my school. I went to
Okay, kid.
So I was kind of like the minority in the minority. Like there were like maybe 8 white kids in that whole school, right? And like dropping that song, everybody would come up to me and be like, "Oh, white boy, you made Clean My Sheets. You made Clean My Sheets." And I'm like, "Yeah, I did."
Yeah, whatever.
And like, I mean, meme rap just made it possible to see that music was something we could do. Because when I found out how easy it was to pick up a mic and spit on a beat,
right,
I was like, we should all be doing this stuff. And I'm glad that he found out it was just as easy as I did, because like, I mean, we wouldn't be friends if we never discovered music so early.
Definitely, yeah.
And also like that's how it is with a lot of like that kind of like era, like SoundCloud, like that like meme rap era, and also just like Pump and like Yachty and fucking, I can't think too well off the top of my head, but like Lil Pump, Lil Yachty.
Remember fucking what was Joji's name before? Pink Man. Yeah.
And he used to make those like and I
Weird
Pink
shit.
God, him and I Dubs, him and I Dubs.
Filthy Frank,
Filthy Frank,
yes.
See, that's the thing, bro. There's no way that man Joji could make a song like The Glimpse of Us without always having that music shit in him. And I like bro. I love the idea of. And this can be perceived in like a lot of different ways, because a lot of especially old heads see it as like, oh, you're just trying to find an easy entrance into like the culture, right? But I feel like if anything, bro, like
make it as easy as possible.
If anything, it should be easy, but at the same time, like that's true. But nowadays, it's kind of just like how it is with like a lot of audiences. You know, people have short attention spans. Motherfuckers will go on TikTok if they see a video longer than
hours.
Then fucking
hours.
Oh God, this video's too long. Oh, this is something to laugh about. You know what I'm saying?
Like if you don't get their attention in the first 3 seconds, you don't have it.
You're done.
Exactly. Which is why, like, bruh, like with like especially with Lil Yachty. I'm gonna use Lil Yachty as an example. The shit he was doing, like there's some Lil Yachty songs which like are good, like they're a vibe. But in terms of like music theory and like just like all that shit, like there's not that much like musically being implemented into it, right? But for example, Lil Yachty's new album,
which I liked.
It's
very good.
Crazy.
God, it was very good. Yeah,
bro. Like there's, like I feel like nowadays it's a lot of people they go in with the easy thing. They someone's holding the door open for them, like, you know, they're going in. Oh shit, let me slip through the cracks right here real quick.
Right.
And then is when they release their crazy shit, like their super musical shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely get what you're saying. Because like that, go back to the example talking about Filthy Frank and you know what I'm saying, Joji. Like Joji went from making like just like weird fucking YouTube meme whatever, just like real fucking freak shit. You know
he made his voice sound all weird too.
Yeah, exactly. It turned into just like Joji's like a really fucking good artist. You know what I'm saying? It's like his music's like actually really good. Like, and I don't know. Like I don't have like much of an opinion on just like. I'm just gonna meme rap my way into audience and popularity so that I can really, you know, get my message across. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll give you this that will sell and I can get comfortable. So it's just like, all right, now I can make some shit.
Yeah, something that like meme rap definitely
I don't mind that route. You know, it's just like it is what it is mostly.
Back to the door analogy he was using, what Joji and them did, right? They use meme rap as like was a huge door when it was blowing up. Like that door was maybe this big, right?
Right.
And people could walk through that with ease. But then what a lot of artists didn't realize, like Ugly God stuck with the meme rap.
Yeah,
what he never see that Joji saw was that there was a door in the corner that had a lock on it, right? And certain people had that lock. Like they were sitting in a meme rap room, but only some people found that key and went and unlocked that door and really had a true career. And that's why I'm so
make
grateful.
actual music now.
I see what you're saying, because if I think about who Lil Yachty was when I first heard his music, I never pictured that guy making Black Seminole.
Exactly.
Yeah, never. Yeah,
and Black Seminole is beautiful.
Yeah, I never thought he would get past the red braids and shit like that, and neither did anybody. You know what I'm saying? We all thought he was kind of going to go like the Lil Pump route, just like
we heard Broccoli and thought it was going to stay like that.
We won't hear about this guy in a couple of years. He's just going to be off the scene.
Because that's what everyone was saying, and like this Yachty was just like, I'm just gonna steady release decent tracks, and then pretty decent albums. He didn't have like a shitter, really. You know what I'm saying? Since
I didn't like.
And every now and then he would Oh yeah,
It wasn't that good.
Every now and then he'd pop out with like some crazy bars.
Yeah, definitely. I like me and my boy Kevin say like, bro, I'll never give up on Boat. I'll never give up on Boat.
Yachty's always gonna be like a stain in the 2010s rap.
Yeah, definitely.
And not a bad stain either. Not a bad stain either.
Especially because
a mark.
Even
like Mark.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Even with the new album, like his whole thing with it, like his whole mission statement was like, all right, now y'all gonna give me like my props.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like now I can get my respect. And also that's why that's kind of what I like to do like with my shit. Like I like to like I'll have like some really good tracks. I have some like I have some really good tracks and I have some crazy shit like some this will change shit. I push the really this will change shit tracks a little bit. I put the good tracks out there and then I save these really crazy ones for when I feel like it's the time where I really need to like show and demonstrate my talent. You know what I mean?
Right. It's your haymaker in the cut.
Exactly.
Because like you could have the hype songs, but then you drop a soul song. You feel me? Something that like makes people feel it, and then they're blown away.
They're
Exactly.
And that's what I like.
They're
that
not
you do with
Mr.
your
Krabs, but they
discography.
are feeling it.
They are feel it's being felt for sure.
Hell yeah, man.
What marks that period of time? How do you know when it's like, okay, I need to release something crazy right now to catch people's attention? Because again, most people, it's like there's so much time in front of you. It seems like
When he breaks up with a girl.
No.
Agreed.
I think it would definitely be like let me think. It would have to be.
If y'all saw that phone call. If y'all saw that phone call.
Hey,
Honestly,
I'm getting some wild messages myself.
Honestly, I have no idea when that time would be. But for example, like I had this one track on the new album, "The World Is Mine." I don't know.
Yeah, we're talking about we'll talk about it a little
I have
bit.
this one track on there, Winter 22, and it's like I feel like it's one of my most like deep tracks. You know, it has like some really like some crazy like
I like that track.
word. Thank you.
Yeah,
There's
man.
some crazy like wordplay on it.
The piano riff is nice too.
Yeah, and then with that one, I've had it since like April ish.
Okay.
April of last year. I've had it since, or no, March.
Okay, so not that old.
Yeah.
Not that
I've
old,
had it since
relatively.
March of last year, and there was another EP that I dropped while I was making The World Is Mine, and it was like See You Next Year. It was kind of like next year I'm gonna drop the album, so
Right,
days
yeah,
before
yeah.
rodeo type shit.
Gotcha,
It was
gotcha.
cool. I did like a yearbook theme type, like See You Next Year.
Nice.
So vibes. Yeah, and that was originally gonna be like a full out. That was gonna be The Road Is Mine, and then there was some tracks that I had on there that I thought were some bangers, but they didn't really match with the rest of it. And I knew Winter 22 was too like complex for the rest of
It's in
that
its own league.
for the rest of that EP. So I took that back, and then I dropped it later with The Road Is Mine. You know what I'm saying? So it really is kind of just like I'm always like making new music, and I'm always like finding new lanes. So there might be some point where the really good tracks that I have right now, I make some shit that tops that, and those become obsolete. I can drop those whenever. But it's like,
Okay.
Let me ask you about like conveying a message just overall, because I know Winter 22 has a beautiful piano riff in it, but not only that, you're singing and spitting some like deep bars. Do you feel more comfortable conveying like an emotional message through an instrumental or through your lyrics?
Goddamn. I didn't want that to be a good question.
I know that was a great question.
oh shit, that's a tough one though.
I'm saying because you
I
can
think-
play piano like a god.
I think fuck.
Of course, bro. Of course.
He gets it. That was a
He
nice
gets
snap
it.
too.
He gets it.
I think definitely like instrumentally it has to be there, right? But at the same time, I could drop a track with no instrumental and have some crazy lyrics on there, like some crazy words, some shit you feel.
Like just like an acapella
You know what
joint.
I'm saying? So I think
Yeah.
I'd honestly like, I hate to do this, but I'd probably prioritize lyrics over the instrumental, because at the same time, while you can't
That's
feel
a
the
that's a
instrumental,
good way of going about it. Yeah.
while you
Definitely.
can still feel the instrumental, and like this is more prevalent with like musicians specifically, or just people who are really into music. While you can feel the instrumental and like you're resonating with it, the average listener, it's not gonna hit them as much as like some crazy lyrics would. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
okay.
Because like there'll be certain songs like that I'll hear and that he'll hear, that like we'll hear together even, and as musicians we'll hear like a certain chord progression or like a certain like rhythm that can like kind of conveys a certain emotion, right? And usually like people when people listen to music, especially nowadays in my generation and shit, and just like the world today,
Yeah.
people, like I said, people have short attention spans, so they're not gonna sit there
I have to sit like I have to force myself to sit and listen to like an album and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like even if it's like really good, like The World Is Mine. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like
I can if
it's long. Okay, bet.
Yeah.
Let me hunker down and fucking let's do it.
Yeah,
You know
It's
what
like
I'm
an
saying?
hour, like, because you got to stay through the whole message.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly,
it's not one or
exactly.
two songs.
Because I don't want to skip through it and you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, go and shuffle and shit like that. I gotta like
Yeah,
really absorb it.
that's
You know?
that's some G shit, bro. Because that's what at least that's what that's how
what
I
you
make
intend
albums
as a
for.
creator.
That's
Yeah.
what I intend. Yeah, but
So yeah, listen to the all the way through. Yeah, yeah, children.
I hate to play the devil's advocate here, right? But you said.
oh my god, he just said the caucasity. Play his.
Go ahead.
She's in my house, butt naked, making grits.
Didn't make sense. But it's perfect. But it's perfect.
Go ahead.
I
Go
don't
ahead.
know
Go
what
ahead.
any of these the rest of these are.
So you said, right, most people that don't understand music won't really feel the instrumental the same way a musician would.
Yeah.
You've heard Great Gig in the Sky by Pink Floyd. I'm hoping that y'all have too.
Yeah.
probably at least once.
Non-musicians react to that shit like it's crazy.
Yeah,
And there's no
yeah.
lyrics on that.
But we live in the DMV.
You right.
And also not
DMV.
even like deep songs too. Like just any song like, bro. If I this is with every writing. Like I remember back in English class. Well, not even back in English class for me. This is like tomorrow. But remember in English class, like they'd always like, if you're writing an essay, your hook has to really be like, it has to captivate the reader. If I start a song with like, oh my god, if I start a song with like I just fucked my melon in the fridge that I found in the fridge. They'll be like, yo, what the fuck? He's
Nice.
just a melon, bro. You're
Go
weird.
on.
Like, what? Like,
Go on.
But then at the same time, you'll be like, wait, where is he gonna go with this though?
Right.
Where'd
It's
he
just
get the melon?
Okay,
You just,
like,
oh god,
Where are you
about
about to go with that?
Where
though?
are you?
Because yeah, you could be having a crazy punchline after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. I can't come up with one, but yeah.
Is it a watermelon?
A watermelon.
But wait,
yeah. Or
like,
maybe.
I know you were using that as an example,
Yeah.
but something made you think of that.
Bro, I was
been a
gonna
crazy weekend.
say, bro, I was
you got a leaky melon in the fridge, buddy?
a leaky
Wait, you guys already put
No, I was
salt on the
gonna
watermelon?
say like some out of pocket shit like a person, but at the same time like
Oh, not every
I
person.
had to switch gears to like inanimate objects.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because a person would have been out of pocket.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, it would have been too regular. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta go
It's like-
real out of pocket.
Yeah, I watched a thing on hip hop theory with Lupe Fiasco. He was teaching at MIT because he does that now. You know what I'm saying?
Fiasco.
Yeah, and fucking he was just like,
Oh,
nah, what's
oh,
missing in
MIT.
hip hop now is the surprise. You know what I'm saying? Like we can
Yeah.
kind of guess where everything's going, like where each punchline is going based on how it's set up and shit like that. But if you set it up like a weird setup and a weird punchline, or just a normal setup and a weird punchline, like that's awesome. That's why Action Bronson's so great.
MIT, huh?
Yeah, that's what.
That's
like, yeah,
Ain't that a technology
yeah,
school though?
It is, and
Word.
yeah,
He's just-
it's Lupe Fiasco.
Nah, he's doing his thing though. I like
we
that.
we
I
have
like
our
that.
opinions. Yeah,
like
in general, I do like Lupe Fiasco. In general, the idea of
I
him,
like
but
Lupe.
I know. I was
he's a
watching
Twitter weirdo. That's the thing.
about the thing you said about anticipation. I was watching some YouTube video about like a jazz musician and how he was doing very similar chords to everybody else.
Right.
But he switched it up like just maybe that much, and that's what made him huge.
Yeah.
Because like what he hated about music was that so many chord progressions were used in a certain way that you could anticipate what was coming next.
Yeah,
Right?
because there's only so many.
like
you know
the,
what I mean?
the
Yeah.
music didn't have a flow because you could kind of see in the future. You
Yeah.
feel me? So it was like it was just one moment. But he switched it up, so everybody was like, "Whoa, wait, he did this?"
Yeah, because at first you're listening and it's like, all right, I know this chord progression, I know where it's gonna go. Then it goes left. You're just like, hey,
You feel me? Looking around like, what just
going on?
happened?
What's going on?
What
yeah,
the fuck
yeah.
was that? Like,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That's what you gotta do lyrically.
butt naked in the kitchen cooking grits.
Wasn't that?
She's in my house, butt naked, making grits.
Making grits.
Wait,
Sure is.
on the topic of like unexpected stuff, what's your most out of pocket bar, like just in the mind, in the mental? You feel me?
Like the one that comes to you first, just like, oh, I did say that.
Because I know
shit.
one came to you by now, the way you just sitting there.
It was. This isn't really too out of pocket. This is from Long Time Coming on the new album. Pause. But this is from Long Time Coming on the new album. I said some shit like I'm whooping motherfuckers' asses, hurting their manhood so bad they're gonna turn to a woman, which is just like mean. It's just. And it,
But
no,
see, you spit that one and you've released that.
Oh my God, wait, no,
Where's the
no,
one
no,
that
no.
you can't release?
I'm not talking about the one I can't.
Oh,
release.
alright, I
like that one.
World is Mine. The second track on the World is Mine, like the title track. I say there's this bar in the verse. It's only a word verse track. It's he's like, or I'm not gonna spit. I'm gonna just say it. He like, Luke, you was good with the music. I see that you came a long way. I said, thanks. And the next week I fucked on this bitch. Now he giving me looks in the hallway. And it was crazy.
Hey, that's a true story too. That's a true story too. That's a true
Bro.
That shit'll make you sick in high school because you got to just deal with that.
Oh yeah, you gotta walk past because
You got to just deal with
and that's the thing. It can't be on site every day because you're gonna get kicked out of school.
Like what you gonna do? I'm walking out of third period history for the 5th time this week. You crushing me again? Like
you just look at me like, nah, but man, the world is mine.
The world,
I'm saying, yeah, the world is mine, man. Out now.
the world is mine.
Tell me about the process of recording The World Is Mine. You know what I'm saying? Where were you in your head? Kind of how long did it take? Give me all the gossip, the tea.
Process of recording The World Is Mine. I'd have to say, it kind of started when I was like, wait, I'm low key getting numbers on Spotify now. I should drop an album.
Like shit, yeah. It's about time.
But at the same time, there was a sense of indecisiveness there because it was like me thinking, oh shit, like this is actually doing good now. Like, the music shit is doing good. And it was also like I was indecisive with like and I know this is redundant, but I was indecisive about a situation with
Hey Doc,
with
close that door for me, bro.
Oh yeah. This is redundant, but I was indecisive about a situation with a girl. So at the same, like I was thinking, like, bro, I was thinking with the album, I was like, damn, like, I don't know where I'm gonna go next with this music shit, and I don't know where I'm going next with like just like my life shit, you know, because I have this shit going on like my personal life, like family, friends, and then I got like the music on the other side. I'm just thinking, how do I balance it out, and how do I like get past like the problems that it'll bring, you know? Because eventually, like growing up, I'm gonna have to deal with a lot more shit than I deal with now.
The industry's a dark, cold place.
And yeah, just growing up in life, general, fuck music. Like let's not fuck music, but let's say I'm not even making music. Just in general, like it gets hard, right? But then with music and like the industry and shit being added, it's like, bro, it's like dodging fucking potholes. It's like
100% in Baltimore. You know,
okay, bro, them Baltimore potholes,
nuts.
It's crazy.
But no, I feel you, man. Like, yeah, because again, like, you know, we keep saying it, but like, yeah, you're at such a young age. You know, you're dealing with more shit than the average artist. At least the average artist we have on. You know what I'm saying? Because that balance is just like, oh, the school shit. You know what I'm saying? Figuring out what you're going to do after school. You know what I'm saying? Being successful in music, not just doing music because you want to, but like being good at it and being successful at it. You know,
because now it's like, because also like I've been like, when you start to profit off of it, is when you decide if like how can I make this a reoccurring thing?
Yeah.
Or do I just like chill with it? And I've kind of been like, I'm not gonna talk money too much on here because I know the fucking
because you have to go back to school.
I know fucking FAFSA is watching me or something. The IRS, but nah, like it like when the numbers kind of came in, like there was that kind of like moment where I was like, what the fuck do I do? Like do
it's I?
Yeah. So then so
buy a chain.
I'm gonna buy a car.
I'm buying Freeluke gear. I'm reinvesting.
And then, so I initially started the album with the title track "World Is Mine," and in the final, like obviously like the album that's out now, I switched it so that's now "No Love" first track, and then "World Is Mine" second. And "No Love" was the track that I did with Official Bash, and at first it was just a track that like we had just like made, like we were just like casually working on it, and my friend in one of my producer friends in the Netherlands. His name is Mistue. Shout out Mistue, by the way. Mistue, Mistue.
Nice.
He sent me this beat, and then I a voice crack. Fuck.
You're young.
He sent me. Damn. He sent me this beat.
Yeah.
As long as you wasn't mid song.
Oh god. And I tweaked it around a little bit. He sent me the beat. I tweaked it around a little bit. You know, changed certain presets to my liking. I'm in the lab.
I
get physical.
Like shit. I get into it. It's sweaty.
Real. Slippery. Shit can get sticky.
Real.
It's real.
My bad.
And then I had Bash come over a couple days after I finished. I sent it to him. I was like, yo, he would sound perfect on this. And then he came and he showed up with his friends. He showed up with his man Christian, right? And they seemed tight. Like I was like, oh, that's tough, because I was there with Liam, he was there with Christian. You know, it was like, oh, we got like a little duo thing going on here, duo action. You know what I'm saying? So then we finished.
Quick, funny story. We smacked each other in the stew that day.
Oh yeah, we was bro. We're like fucking like
we were so bad. He got up. He was like, Psh. I was like, you can't do that. Psh.
we're like you can't do that. We're like Brendan and Dale in that bitch, bro. Right. Shout out Keys, but nah. So yeah, so we were the track, we were working on that, and then I kind of put it to the side, and he was gonna release it on his tape, and then I was gonna release it on mine, but I was like, oh, this is gonna fit. And then eventually, when I knew exactly what it was gonna fit, was after Christian had passed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
because he passed away like December of
RP number 8.
RP number 8.
Yeah, man.
December 2022, and then I knew like, damn, like this track is really like some, like it has a different meaning to it now. You know what I'm saying? And also we had we were having a talk that day as well in the studio. Like all of us were just chopping it up, talking about like music and shit like that. And just like kind of like an interview almost. Right. Kind of like
the attic
and friends. Like attic and friends. And then I noticed like they were saying some real ass shit, so I turned on the mic for a second. I started recording it, and then later on, I came back to that track and I revisited it, and I found the audio clip where they were talking about just like life and shit. And I felt like it would have been. It was like, it was Christian, Bash, and I think it was JP as well, and me and you. We were all talking. We were just chopping it up in the studio.
Right. Yeah.
And then I put that little voice memo at the beginning of No Love, and then that's what I kind of knew, like, oh, this is gonna be track 1. It's gonna be honoring Christian, because now it has like kind of a different meaning to it.
That's what's up, man. That's great.
So that's when I really started like full steam ahead with the project, because by then I knew like I had an end goal. I was like, okay, I gotta keep going with this music shit. I mean, it's inevitable. And then after that, just kind of started adding more tracks, you know, and then I kind of just like. I would make a couple tracks. I'd put one away. I'd work on one a little bit, and then I'd just chill, live life for a little bit. Come back to the studio. Yeah. Work on another track. Work on 2 other tracks. Toss one to the side, you know, and then just have shit. Just have shit rolling. You know what I'm saying? And then by like September, I had like, or not even September. Fuck September. What the fuck? By like January, I realized like I had like the album kind of like coming together, finishing. And then that's when I was looking for features. And I actually have, I think is it track 10, I think. I wonder why. I have my sister, Nico, on that track, which was cool as fuck.
Oh, Nico's your sister?
Yeah. It was,
that's what's up.
Yeah, it was cool as fuck, by the way. Like,
I see her at shows and shit.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah. And then it was cool as fuck, because it was like, we were both like kind of, like I said, like music just runs in the family. So she like sings a lot and shit. And I was just like, oh damn, like we did that, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause we never really like thought, well, we always thought about it, but never really like.
Yeah, it wasn't like reality. It was like, oh, maybe we should make a song one day.
Yeah. You know? And so that was dope. And then I had Jason hop on the last track, Hit My Line Today. Well, before the bonus, I guess technically track 14. And then I had Jason on there. I had Bash on there. I had him and Drew on the song Sunlight, track 5. He was on the guitar. He was on the guitar, and Drew did the verse. Yeah. That's definitely one of my favorite songs on the album.
If you won't lose your train of thought, can I tell him a funny story about Sunlight?
Oh yeah. It is.
So I met this producer on TikTok. It was a funny story. I was talking trash in his comment section, and I was like, I felt bad, so I went back and I responded to my comment. I was like, I'm sorry, bro. You're actually crazy. And
just trolling.
Yeah, we ended up becoming friends though, just on the internet. His name's Joaquin. He lives all the way in Cali, so I never really got to
shout out Jay Underground.
Shout out Jay Underground. And I texted him like, it was kind of like barely. And I got to know him, and we wanted to make music together. And I'd always send him stuff from Joaquin, but he just wouldn't reply to it. And one day I accidentally got Joaquin's contact number mixed up with somebody else's. This like horrible guy. He goes to some high school and wants to work with us bad because he wants to leech off what he has. No. So anyway, I'm getting all these texts from this dude. I'm thinking it's Joaquin.
Bro, come on, bro.
Exactly. I'm showing him, and he's like, this dude's horrible. Right? So what are you talking about? The beat for Sunlight was actually produced by Joaquin, but the way he found it was going on YouTube looking for type beats. And he sent me this beat, and he goes, bro, this thing's fire. And I'm like, dog, Joaquin made this. I'm reading the thing, and I'm like, wait, he sent me this beat 2 days ago.
Yeah, it's like,
And I was like, and then I don't know. After that, you and Joaquin hit it off. Now you guys are close.
Yeah. No, we tight. He actually sent me a track today.
Yeah, hey, shout out Joaquin, because Sunlight would not have been what it was if we never found that.
Nice. I think I might. Shit, I could. Do I have this downloaded? Yeah, I actually do.
Let's get that Bluetooth connection going.
Oh God, let's get that.
Just put that on, bro.
How do I get this joint connected?
I just thought that was so funny, though.
Go to your Bluetooth and it's called Rodecaster Pro.
Rodecaster Pro, perfect.
I just thought that was so funny.
But it was so fucking random. And then as soon as I like was working on it, I knew like from the jump that I wanted Drew on that one because like it just felt like his vibe, like it felt like
feature so bad.
Like his lane. He wanted to get featured on it, and I'm not gonna lie, hey bro, I'm sorry, this man was low key not trying to have you on his song at all. I was like, bro, trust me.
But Drew, it was because I wanted to be on the song. You ended up killing that thing, and you already know you did because I was fucking with it on stage.
Because we like Drew a lot.
Yeah, I love Drew.
Yeah, we like Drew a lot.
Bro. And then I was like, we need Drew on this. So he comes to the studio. I gotta be home at fucking midnight. Like I got a curfew type shit. And he comes and I'm like, bro, like we've been trying to like schedule it for days, but I always had to end up going home. You know what I'm saying? So it never really worked out, bro. We literally got that joint done in like 10 minutes. Like we had Noah recording his verse for Depths in My Mind.
And third day in the new studio too.
Yeah, it was third day in the new studio, and we had him recording his verse for Depths in My Mind, and he just killing, just going right through it. And then Drew was in the back while I'm mixing the verse for Depths in My Mind. I don't know how the fuck he recorded it because we had that shit blasting on the speakers, and I would just pause. Oh, that didn't sound right. Pause.
Right, there's the meticulous shit.
Yeah. I know he's probably annoyed as shit. And then he comes, he's like, all right, it's done. I'm like, let's go. And then I fucking rush to open the track. And then I get a recording. And then he kills that shit. And then our Chick-fil-A comes right on time. I crush those nuggets with the fucking buffalo sauce and the mac and cheese.
You got a job to do, bro. I just need these calories. I don't want to taste it.
Only one thing on Sunlight took longer than Drew's verse.
Some way, somehow.
Angry Joe's.
Damn.
Oh my God, Angry Joe's.
Damn. Nah, son, you had the fucking oxtail yesterday. I gotta get some.
Shout out Angry Joe's.
I forgot to like request mac and cheese. I was just so hungry.
Yeah, he was like, "Not get here, nigga. I don't care."
Rice, just fucking here.
But yeah, and then after that we literally just rushed the fuck home, and I went home and I immediately started mixing that shit in bed, and I didn't even make it home on time that day, but fuck, we got the tracks done, and then the album was done by then actually, and then I was waiting on a feature from Baby Jig. He's out there in like the Deuce area, Flower Hill with Keys with Bass. Sorry.
You say like it's like taboo, like the
Deuce, the 1, 2.
Do you know why those flowers grow on that hill?
I know where the homeless people live over there, but you know, it's fine.
It's cool, yeah.
There's a McDonald's and a Giant.
We got that one guy who with the flowers on the side of the road.
Yeah, it's a nice place.
Yeah.
Real quick, so I want to get into some of those tracks, but I want to ask first. Got my question. Okay, let's get into those tracks.
Nice. Like
a rarity.
Oh God, you forgot the question. It's okay.
Wait, ready?
So as somebody who now it worked. So as somebody who is really intuitive, and you did mention that a lot of your musical inspiration was stuff you heard in the house, and your mom owning the restaurant was just stuff you heard around. Are you somebody who is that mainly where you draw your inspiration from, just your environment, or do you purposely seek out a certain type of thing?
Well, my mom's restaurant.
Okay, this is what inspires me.
I definitely like more so personally seek out shit, because like at the same time, while like for example the restaurant, I would be there like after school, you know, just like kind of cool. Sometimes even working there. Shit.
I was gonna say.
They had me doing,
I was gonna say you were working.
They had me doing it.
I feel like there wasn't a lot of chilling going on.
At the same time, I could have been petty. I could have claimed beef with those songs. I could have been like, man, I want to go home. I gotta watch these fucking dishes, and I got this fucking salsa track playing. I could have.
It's like I've heard this song 1,000 times.
Yeah. But then
it haunts me in my dreams.
But I'm saying I embraced it. There you fucking go. We gonna dab each other. We gotta do like a counter, like how many times we dab each other.
Dab counter.
We'll see how cheap the editor is.
Okay.
Like shit.
I'll throw some bread.
He puts like a little thing graphics. Instead of putting the counter up, he just puts a little text. I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing it.
No,
not doing it.
Then another one's
right.
Nah.
It's right.
Editor, please.
No, our guy's good. He'll do whatever you ask. You just don't know what he's gonna.
Whatever
charge
we
for.
ask.
Whatever.
Make me into a
Hey.
dragon, but don't charge him for it.
There's a podcast that does shit
whatever.
like that. Rick Glassman podcast is very good. He has like a lot of graphics and shit.
Oh
going
yeah,
on.
and like it's always
very
like
good.
it's
Yeah.
His
visually-
name is Glass
Yeah,
Man.
Yeah, Glassman. He's an autist.
Interesting.
You know what I mean?
Are we all?
He's one of those.
Yeah.
You got to be odd to be number one.
You know what I mean?
He's autistic.
I mean, like spectrum,
Bro,
Like, yeah.
Oh, I thought you. Oh, you said like artist.
No, I like this. Like, I didn't want to say. Me and AM at a certain. But yes, that was what I was trying to say.
I guess we're all on the autism spectrum though.
We
bro.
are.
That's what I was about to
we
say. Like if you think about it.
But like his is just like you're like oh.
Nah, bro. You know what I got, bro.
know if you
Another
can say
thing to
that.
think about. Another thing to think about. I got this from this
I
like
don't think you can say that. Hell
this
well.
one Zach Fox stand up, bro. You know how like when somebody's shooting place up, they're an active shooter. So like they're active, like they're the shooter, they're active, right?
Yeah.
Does that mean the rest of us that aren't shooting the place up are all inactive shooters?
Technically,
That sounds like a Zach Fox fucking joke.
technically, that is the case.
It is the case.
No, like cause yeah, like
if you're not actively shooting, you're a non-active shooter. You know.
I'm inactive.
I guess that can apply to a lot of things too. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're not actively a murderer or an active murderer, then you're a passive.
Actually, bro, you see that trash can over there? We got an active shooter.
I bet.
No way. No way.
If it was full, you had a chance. It's empty. Nah, I doubt it.
like shit.
It was like halfway. I think you got a good chance.
Hey, but you know what? You are just like an inactive NBA player.
Pretty much. You know, aren't we all?
I'm a free. I'm an NBA free agent.
Yeah, I'm a free agent.
John Morant.
It's just been a rough season. You know what I mean? Like
I would
Be
maybe next
claimed
year.
off of waivers,
I got an
man.
offer from what is it, Washington? I just wasn't feeling it though.
Yeah, you know, like bum knee. You know how it goes, man. I could have went pro, but it's whatever.
I'll go to
The shipyard's fine. We have a union. What more can I ask for? Fair treatment, man.
What were you gonna show us?
Oh yeah, it was this
From
track
Joaquin?
that Joaquin sent me, and I wrote a little verse to
Phoenix.
it today. No Phoenix.
When he
Oh,
turns
we
to
can hear
ash,
it
it's
here.
over.
Yeah, just turn it up on your phone.
Ah, damn, I can't hear it though.
Share headphones.
I'll just believe it. Hold on.
I don't know if I can do this all in one take, but fuck it. I'm gonna spit the verse I wrote.
Okay, bet.
Oh, yeah. Freeluke. Listen. So easy to love, so hard to let go. So simple to say you gon' stay 10 toes. Could you really apply yourself to that standards and find those goals? Ducking lights in the cameras and Hollywood hoes. 5 or 6 shows this year. Taking flights out the country, but I still got a broke phone. Question the irony, but it's fine with me, cause I don't got no one in my zone. Trying to find my home. An advanced state of mindset, back recline 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm 6 deep, I don't lose no sleep. All 7 this week, I'm gonna take my time. Ain't shit sweet, alright. When I creep broad day with the heat at night, tone 9s. Whip hit 10 speeds, bitch, don't test me. It's easy to live as it is to die.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
She's at my house.
If you
Plus
have
one.
say that again.
If I never left that hate comment, we wouldn't be
Oh
here.
God, shout out Joaquin.
Would not be
bro.
here, man.
Yeah, so you know
your
what?
flow is impeccable, my
No,
boy.
hey,
was
and
a
Joaquin took it so well too. He was just like, "Bro, why are you being hateful?" And I was like, "You know what? Actually,
bro,
you're right.
like-
I'm sorry."
What's your problem, man?
Stop the violence. Stop the violence. What's up, NBA young boy?
Louisiana ass nigga, man. Hell yeah, man. How'd you fall in the name "The World Is Mine"? Like, does it have like any significance to how you were
Oh,
feeling at
He's
the time?
narcissistic
or-
as hell. He's narcissistic as hell.
Yes.
Get the hoodie. Get the hoodie. Get the hoodie.
All right.
Oh, because of Scarface. Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
well, there
I
you
knew
go.
why. I knew why. He had the hoodie on the whole first hour. Like, yeah.
What was it called? Bro? Cuz walked in yesterday. He had the world is yours on his chain.
For real?
Yeah. Just
I was
yesterday.
thinking it was kind of like with the Scarface and Nas saying "Word is yours" and the Tony Montana "The World is
You can
yours."
use my headphones, bro, if you want.
So I kind of I don't know, just kind of hit it with the "World is mine" is it? But I don't even remember where I got it from. I think it was what's it called? It was a Night of Villains Only. It was the show I did in the Runaway show I did at the Runaway in DC.
Okay.
It was like October, and I literally just had this hoodie. Like I just picked it out, fucking like TJ Maxx or some shit, you know.
Yeah, just a yeah.
And then and then I wore it that day because it was like villains only. I didn't really have anything villain themed, but I guess Tony Montana, right?
You know.
And so then I wore that, and so like my villain that night was like Scarface, right? I did not have a scar on my face, but shit, I had the hoodie.
I don't think he even did it in the movie.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in a while.
And then,
I don't think he did.
did he?
I don't think
I don't
he
even
did.
fucking remember. But yeah, and then so I was wearing that hoodie, and then after that I was thinking, yo, like this is a tough hoodie. I should do some Scarface type shit. Then I went with the world is mine, because I literally like looked it up because I didn't see, I hadn't seen the movie yet at the time. I've seen it now
because you're a youth.
And then I looked up like, oh, like what's his catchphrase? There has to be some dope shit he says. And it was like, oh, the world is yours. And I was like, oh, Nas says that, so I can associate like the hip hop.
Yeah, exactly. All the elements of everything.
Yeah, and then when I was working on the song with Jig, which is literally called Tony Montana, I was making, it was before it was called Tony Montana. It didn't really have a name because it was like I was making the song. Well, technically it was Tropics.
Oh, okay, yeah, but
you
switched it up.
Switched it up because I had to say hello to my little friend. I needed David and feeling like Tony Montana. But yeah, like shit. How many is that?
You're addicted to that thing, bro.
Oh God.
I'm gonna do it again.
Oh God. And so
Let's just keep touching.
Hey, I wanted you to like reach over so I could be like this.
like
Like,
shit.
hey, man,
But yeah, so then
we're on camera.
So then
Stick to the
after I put that Tony Montana bar in there, I was like, oh wait, this song is called Tony Montana. Now the album world is mine. Boom.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, and the font too for like the album rollout. The main font is the Scarface font.
Right. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you, man. Hell yeah, dude. Nah, because I really like the album, dude. The project's a solid project. It seems like you put a lot of thought into it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Thank you.
just the arrangement. You know what I'm saying? Features and all that kind of good shit. Like I think you're well on your way to becoming really good, man. You know what I'm saying? Like if not a great. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
not great. That's some real
great
shit.
You know what I'm saying? So as far as just like the future goes, you know what I'm saying? Just like what's Freeluke trying to get up to? You know what I'm saying? Like this year, a few years from now, you know what I'm saying? What are some of the goals? You're gonna stick with music, other creative endeavors?
Shit, honestly, I've actually always wanted to become
An architect.
A porn star.
okay. What I was gonna say something in between that.
Mine.
I was gonna say like a nail tech. I wanna do like people's like pedicures and shit.
This is a bit.
As far as
I'm gonna have toes all up in my face. Outside.
it's just a plot to get close to the feet.
I was gonna say,
Every time you
I'm
pick one of
staying.
those, you gotta like make the noise so I know what it is.
I'm staying. I'm definitely sticking. I'm definitely sticking.
Toes.
I'm definitely sticking with the music shit, of course, because it's like it's not really something I can just like throw away, right?
Yeah, I'm saying?
It's not really something I can just throw away. But as far as like my career, I definitely want to like keep progressing as an artist, like keep pushing boundaries and thinking outside of the box, and the thinking outside of the box that's outside of that box, because it really is just a bunch of boxes.
Oh yeah.
It's just box after box.
Yeah,
after box.
when you go think outside the box, you know, you're always ended up in another box.
Exactly.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
At least you're outside of the box.
The infinite box theory.
It is an infinite
Yeah.
box. Oh shit.
Bro, it's a fractal.
You know?
Oh, God.
Exactly. It's a tesseract.
fucking Interstellar.
I used to get high as shit and just look at fractals, like zoom in on them jumps. Whoa. There's more.
You're the only one. Wow.
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 Oh my god.
Like shit. But I guess my goal is honestly just to, like I said, like that sensitivity and like emotional intelligence, that vulnerability that I can incorporate into my music. I want that to be like a stepping stone for a stepping stone for other artists, but I also want it to be an outlet for like just like healing and like just like feeling the vibe, and like, you know, could be anything for the like the average listener,
Right.
And a stepping stone for other artists in the DMV. Like I want that fucking DMV SoundCloud rapper artist. Wait, no,
17,
DMV
yeah.
SoundCloud rapper. No, high school DMV SoundCloud rapper. I need that to not have that negative connotation that it does. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I see what you're saying. Or even lose the moniker completely. Just
Just
rappers. So they're
yeah,
artists or
artists.
DMV rap. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Yeah, because also real shit, like the DMV has not really had much. We haven't really had our own thing since like I guess fucking go music. Yeah, like
Yeah, our own like individual sound.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
there's definitely an individual sound, but at the same time, we haven't really done anything different.
It's more of a sound that we're trying to adopt from other places and try to mesh with our own sort of like sensibilities and shit like that. But like I think like, you know, having artists like you and just like, you know, having a lot of younger guys come up like with like all this that we're trying to do, all the groundwork we're putting in, like you're gonna slowly see like, oh, like that's a DMV sound. Like you can recognize a Detroit sound or you know what I'm saying, wherever else sound kind of thing. But we're well on our way.
I'm saying, yeah. And also like not to discredit any of the people that are like, you know, been out here like really like doing their shit. not to discredit them, but because there's some hidden gems. There's some people. Yeah, there's some good.
We're talking a whole
lot.
You know?
We're talking. I'm saying.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Yeah.
But who's your least favorite rapper within a 10-mile radius?
Yeah. Who's your least favorite DMV guy?
Name drop. Look into the camera.
We'll at them.
Doc Murder. Fuck is you talking about?
Did I have to dab you up for that one?
10
not
foot.
gonna lie, you got me with it.
Fucking
You got
10
me
mile
with it.
radius. This is
You got me with
10-inch radius.
You know what I'm saying?
Pause. Yes.
Damn it.
You gotta get pause on here somehow.
Bro, your biggest inspiration is your least favorite rapper.
Yeah.
You know,
Many such cases.
I thrive off negativity. Like,
Oh God, don't.
I
yo.
need it.
you have an
I need it. Yeah.
It's like
thrive off
SpongeBob.
hate.
It's like SpongeBob when he didn't have the water and say anything.
you having a bad day? I need it. Like,
I'm feeling better when everyone's in a bad mood.
oh God, heli. Wait, you gotta do the air horn. Heli, angel, fucking heli, bro. No, real shit, real shit.
Yeah. Can we speak on Noah for a minute?
Bro, we gotta speak on.
Oh my God, yo. Noah, if you're watching this,
real quick though, because our iPad's dying.
got you. Noah, if you're watching this exact moment, bro, he's like the one like out of all of us, he probably gives himself the least credit. Oh my God, you've never heard somebody spit like this guy can. Like every bar makes sense, the rhythm is perfect, and it just flows perfectly. That's all I gotta say. It's just he's the best out of all of us.
Yeah, this is.
He's easily the best in our group. Like from rappers that we know, I will say he's the best rapper.
We'll start from the top. Are you on this?
Oh yeah,
He's on this.
We got time to start from.
Yeah, it was like a 2 minute song. Yeah, we're good.
What's the percentage that I've had on up there?
Nah, it's like 10, but it's a shitty charge. Yeah. It was on like 80 when we got here. So yeah.
He's from The Word Is Mine.
Actually, I was about to say the way that Helly comes in on this is crazy, but the way that you come in on this is also crazy.
I ain't finished stressed like I'm in the 8th inning. Take off in a new vet, no ceiling. If anybody in the head willing to play ball, we can keep it off the net like it's tennis. But I ain't with the gimmicks, see no real shit in a minute. Just TikTok and wrist watching heartbreak and spin off some finish. The depths of my mind really get out, but right now I'm just trying to let out some motherfucking feelings. To be honest, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Do I love it? Just love pursuing. I just want wealthy companionship. I miss the land and strip each time I'm flying to it. Flying for something new. I'm trying to cut off these habits and patterns, but I can't do it. I sound dramatic, but really I've had it, no lying. I'm dying to find amusement. A clueless and lying student, I'm making an album right now. So home, bitch, I ain't do it, but I ain't stupid. I just set my mind aloof, cause real talk, I don't like you dudes. I'll find a dish and then got you to it. What the fuck is you trying to do? Might take your hoe and then find a room and then say I ain't do it. I'm trying to get to the stash, talk to the cash, thinking to reaping the benefits. Y'all bitches going outside, go chase a bag, stop being a weeping degenerate. I got them motherfuckers mad since I was young. Everyone can see that I'm having sex, but what anybody said is irrelevant. Coming back from the dead like the revenant. I'm battling a scary obsession. Need a bag was in a therapy session. Took the bag, was sticking to the success, but all I could find was careful directions. I'm trying to find some connections. Here's my resume, I'm very aggressive. Perfect fit for double XL freshman. I'm not equipped to be answering questions, cause you motherfuckers borderline boring. I'm trying to see the world and start touring. All these beats I let my heart pour and prevent my mind from slowly lowering me to the light. But some of my mind will slowly come into sight. Hopefully this shit gon' come overnight. Fighting the war deep inside of my mind. Yeah, deep down I know that this world is the word is mine.
And then just
Fuck it, the world is
listen to the
ours.
way that this dude comes in. It's like he just starts
came back from
punching
a
in
nigga,
the
bitch.
face. It hurts.
That nigga sick as fuck. So they got. Yeah. I'm feeling better when everyone's in a bad mood. Heli killing beats and never give it a break. I'm walking into the bank with cash I can't fold. I wrote this in the middle of class. I'm too cold with this. They know I came from the gutter. Shout out to Lou, that my brother. I'm with your bitch for the night. I give her a slice that did make her stutter. The The man, the myth, the legend. I be the Zal, I be playing some Tekken. The man, the myth, the legend. I be the Zal, I be playing. I hop out the whip with like 3 bitches. Bet this Henny gon' bring out the freak in it. I'm on the block, sipping the wok, and I will not stop to my liver giving, but it never giving. When push of a button, my car finna turn to an Autobot. Nigga, you probably not on what you talk about. We finna spin down this hill like Spock gun. Top boy in the presidential suite. A millionaire is what I'm turning out to be. She got an apple bottom, I'ma eat the garden. Started laughing when I heard her name was Z. Foolish, I'm cooler, went back to the back cave. Yeah, dividing the ditches, I got me a parlay. Let's go hit the party, little bitch. Hey, I don't even really like doing this shit, bro.
So that is the track. Huh?
His Helly character. How does he spell his name?
H-E double hockey sticks Y.
H-E double on God. But that was a little taste of what
the
guy can do.
masterpiece
of what the world is mine really means. You know what that defines.
Hell yeah, man.
Bro,
It's a great project, bro. You know what I'm saying? I need everyone to go stream it right now.
I need to go back to it.
hold on, you gotta put on a beat. I'm about to talk my shit. Like,
We got time for a beat? Maybe a short one.
Yeah, we do.
We got time for a short one. We got time for a short one. You know what I'm saying? See what you got saved. You know what I'm saying? We'll never deny a freestyle here on the attic. You know what I'm saying? That's just not. This is unkempt. What kind of beat you got for us? Mystery beat.
I want to see something crazy.
fuck it. I'm on that timing. Oh. Hey, Freeluke, yeah. Hey, I said it once and I'ma say it again. Yeah, we speeding in this bitch. Yeah, I'm crashing the bands. Hey, we in this motherfucker with addict and friends. Feel like an addict going under the rack at it again. I'm relapsing with this shit. Man, what the fuck you think you doing? What the fuck is you pursuing, man? I'm eating on this beat, I'm fucking chewing it. Man, I'm way too ignorant with this shit, I'm just stupid, man. I'm going stupid on the motherfucking beat. Keep that heat, keep that knot on me in the back seat, man. Yo, shawty a treat, the way she love to eat, yeah. Got her a 5-star meal, take a seat, Man, I can't spit off the top right now, but I'm gonna do this shit, cause I'm here with Doc right now, hey. And I'm here with Tommy, keep a Tommy in the back seat. If you wanna try me, if you pull up on me. Hold on. Hey.
Get fold like origami.
Get folded like it's origami, bitch don't even try me. Pull up to the fucking spot, yo bitch gon' give me toppy. Hey, and she pull up and top me. Hey, yo get folded like origami.
He dead now, he's a zombie.
He's a zombie. Man, he finished in the bars for me. I might just have to let him go in and finish the verse. Hey, my pen is the worst. These bitches is a bird. Hey,
So you gotta go with the mic now.
the illest in the world. Take the mic. Go do your shit, bro. Cause
Hey,
I really
look,
can't think. I
check
can't
out.
spit. Like,
Look, hey. Look, hey. He gon' give me the mic, man, they think it's a feat. It's crazy, I'm freestyling, but I can't even hear the beat. I mean,
oh shit.
hey, it has
You were on
headphones.
beat.
How the fuck
Wait,
am
you
I
were on
spitting?
beat.
Ain't got no headphones. That's it.
I was about to say you were. I was like, I forgot you didn't have headphones. I was like, oh wait, he's on beat. All right, good.
Nah, but I heard
You gotta take the fucking headphones.
First off, you know I stick with the best. Try to run up on the guys and that's a ticket to death. 4-5 on my hip, but he got 6 in his chest. So they should never try to lay a 7 to rest. I got 8 good guys and they running with text. We up next like a little bird is leaving the nest. 9 good guys and we running with text because we just picked up a play that could adapt to the test. I said, first off, you know this pop-up, my God, rapping like my brody from my side, big brim. Put it in reverse, you get 9-5. Said he was a cat, we grabbed the guy to shot him 9 times. Now next, let me talk about my Uda, bro. We'll lay you in the bathroom bleeding out. Call that Magruder. Told me get the breach, I get the bread. You know that I'ma make mine. Probably think I'm cleaning out the bathroom when I spray nines. Boy, you got arrested, but before he took like 8 lives, 8 months. Better later arrest, man. That's a hate crime that you don't make time for me though. Damn, he cheesy, I call him Cheeto. You the obligata gat, I do the obligata keto. Hold up. That's me though. Gang. Look, hey.
How can you let him do that?
I'm
to you?
touring with Deuce Block. Damn, I thought I had it in me. I ain't have the rest. I had to.
How can you let him do that to you, son?
Cause I'm toting that Deuce Block, man. I'm smoking that moon rock. Man, it's granted they can't stand there, probably playing in the mood. Like, but you can't lose Doc Why, cause he was too hot guys like a threesome with a ratchet bitch that love to eat hot fries. He's two hot guys like a threesome with a ratchet bitch that love to eat hot fries. Two hot guys, I'm done.
Oh man. I will let you get redemption, Luke. I'll let you get redemption. If that first one was
motherfucking dance like TikTok, dog tweaking off them shits, and now he's talking to the dead ops. You boys are citizens, I spin your blow wearing flip flops. I love my bitches and my whips, the same they toss been on. Once I made, I like my shawty sick, and my last semi-auto shopping singing like Rihanna. Is it be like Desperado? Y'all say flexing, but me type of fits. We on a different time, and we hit licks and leave my fucking sick just like a appendicitis. Hey, what you trying to do? Doc said he barred from the Deuce, man. Get the fuck in the whip, yo, he's spinning in the car, man. You know what the fuck?
Wait, look, what the fuck you trying to do? Did you just say Doc's not from the Deuce? I was gonna say bar from the Deuce. I can't hear the beat. I'm like, I don't know where to put it.
no,
Damn.
Hold on.
I fuck with this instrumental.
Sounds so soulful, don't you agree? Hey. Little boy, we starting with 6'6". Turn your mental, what's statistic? Your wish gon' fuck with the team. Got Nike sweats on me, know that bitch turn straight on my thick prick. I got the big stick, 5.56, got an extra clip. Send that little boy to hell. I'm not talking 6'6", motherfucker. I'm a misfit. She wanna get engaged. What the fuck is wrong with this bitch? Okay. She wanna get engaged. What the fuck is wrong with this?
Damn, my heart back in.
Oh, hey, hold on.
All right, last verse.
I'm addicted to causing calamity. Charging for perks, but he only get candy beans. Thinking you rich, but look, man, you see fantasy. Swear it's insanity. I deal it out just like philanthropy. Can't even stand to me. You know why shine in the sun? You more just stuck in that canopy. You know you broke, boy. You just lit her up 5 and said, give me that handy, please. Slide me just like Iron Randall. See, don't even talk to me. No, you can't handle me. Slide on the court like I mentioned it. Daniel be probably not Randall. Think I am more manatee. Slimy as shit. I might just put your mans out. Doc on the top. I'm not known to take handout. Freeluke and Doc on the top. Leave a man down. That's it.
Good Lord.
Just,
Good God Almighty, boys.
jolly good show.
Hey,
and that's just
something we
what,
gotta do.
and that's just what we do. And
Something we gotta do though.
Not gonna lie, I was gonna get sad. The first one, I was like, where's Luke at? Where's Luke at? I need to hear him.
That's just what Freeluke and Doc do in the
goddamn attic, baby.
I'm ready.
You said what?
Next time we get on a podcast, we gotta have something ready.
Oh God.
That was completely off the dome.
Oh God.
Hell yeah, man. But yeah, man. Freeluke, Doc Murder in the building, man. Fuck yeah. Thanks for coming by, boys.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Hey, thanks, man. Go ahead and plug everything y'all got to
Thank you for
plug.
having me. Oh,
Your
shit.
socials, the album, you know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all got going
Man,
on.
hey,
I
check
got
out
a
my
bill. I
dad's
got a
band,
list.
Blue Miracle. They be cooking.
Blue Miracle, baby.
I got a list. Okay.
Oh my God.
This one
Came
bitch that
prepared.
dabbed me up in the hallway yesterday. I think her name was Jennifer or some shit.
I think her name
for
was-
Jennifer.
This guy that I almost hit driving here. I was kind of speeding. We were late.
These aren't thank yous. These are plugs. These are plugs. Plug yourself.
All right,
Sell yourself.
All right, hey, The World Is Mine out now on all streaming platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, fucking Deezer, you name it, Pandora. What the fuck?
It's everywhere.
Like what? What
Clean
are you
it
doing?
up.
What are you doing? frlk.lnk.2/TWIM. Freeluke.link to The World Is Mine. Out now on all stores. We got my man's Doc Murder here. Shout out to Helly. Shout out to Baby Jake. Shout out to Nico. Shout out to Kendrew. Shout out to Cozy Woods. Shout out to Official Bass RP number 8. Thank you very much for having me, y'all.
Yes.
I gotta come back.
Free life,
Man,
free
I'm
attic,
about
baby.
to live in the attic. Like
Free
a fucking
attic, baby.
I was thinking earlier, it's funny because like we make most of our music in a basement, like his basement or my basement. So we started calling our group the basement.
Oh,
You got
shit.
the basement in the attic right now.
Oh my God.
Bang.
Boom. That's a fucking bar.
That's how you know the ground level's coming.
No,
to the
y'all,
top.
y'all are definitely welcome back, son. Cause that's the thing. I didn't know coming in. I was like, let's just get the interview going on. I was having a weird day. You know, I was like, nah, these cats are cool. I like these guys.
Next time we slide, fucking interview. Let's talk about everything.
No, it's just actually on a podcast. You know what I'm saying?
what about
Yeah,
airline
The intellectual, conceptual, spiritual, lyrical.
we got the interview out of the way.
airline food?
We'll be good to
This
go,
is a
man.
bond for life now.
But yeah, you already know who we are, guys. Attic and Friends on all social media. Tommy Times, Money and Breakfast. You know what I'm saying? Afro Surreal in the building, in the cut. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out. And yeah, guys, you know, bygones and land. We'll catch you next time.